The singer Celine Dion changed the face of Las Vegas when she started performing there, and she made headlines when she left it all behind to take care of her ailing husband. Tonight, she is making headlines yet again with a comeback and a raw, emotional interview with ABC's Deborah Roberts.
So you haven't walked out here for months, many months.
Yes, many months.
In fact, it's been a year since Celine Dion last performed on this Las Vegas stage, built specially for her, to belt out those iconic songs like My Heart Will Go On.
My heart will go on.
For much of the past year, she's been silent, dealing privately with the kind of news all families dread. Her husband of 20 years, René Angelil, diagnosed with throat cancer in 2013, again.
It was December 17th, and I will never forget because it was our wedding anniversary. And I was rehearsing for The Voice. And after the rehearsal, I went back in my dressing room and I saw him looking pretty devastated and in shock. And I was like, what's going on? And he sat down and he said, I have cancer again. The doctor just called me and I have cancer again. And at that moment, honestly, my heart started to beat faster, but my body shut off. And I was like, I'm gonna go put makeup on, and I'm gonna go sing Incredible, and I'm gonna forget how I feel right now.
Incredible.
And I went on, I sang the song,
We were incredible.
and then we went to the hotel, and then reality started to strike. It took a toll on me.
Celine and René met when she was just 12. He became her manager, her mentor, and later the love of her life, helping turn those early ballads into gold.
'Cause I'm your lady.
The devastating diagnosis made her residency in Vegas a struggle. Celine exhausted, torn between her two passions, the stage and her husband.
I had to leave him behind because he wanted me to start the shows again.
How do you do that?
Sometimes, and I think I'm used to it, don't feel what you need to feel. Just do it.
Go on stage.
I did.
Because you're a showbiz veteran, you know how to...
No, because I love him. And I did, and it was very hard.
It was a grueling time. René going through painful treatment, and Celine comforting their children, RC, now 14, and the twins, Eddie and Nelson.
What about our kids? What happens to Papa? He can't hear very well because of the radiation, so his hearing is not really well. He can't use his mouth, he can't eat. So I feed him. He's got a feeding tube. I have to feed him 3 times a day. And
you did so much of this yourself.
I do this myself. And so I feed my husband, and I feed my kids. And unfortunately, I had to say, listen, I can't be half here and half over there. Please, allow me to stay home.
She was leaving behind an unprecedented multi-million-dollar deal at Caesar's Palace
Thank you so much.
to step away and focus on what mattered most to her, her family. What kind of a toll has it taken on you, on the marriage?
I stopped, we healed, we focused, we live a day at a time. Nobody knows what the future is holding for us.
How did you explain it all to the children? What did you say to them about Daddy?
You know, I really believe that children know it all without asking so much. And I also believe that us parents, adults, we try to put a stop to what we are afraid of explaining because we're scared, because we're worried. If you tell the kids, like I said to my children, you want to come and help me feed Papa today? And not making a deal out of the feeding tube. You want to help me out? Want to hold the water? You're a good feeder. Thank you so much. Come on, give a kiss to Papa. I have a lot of empathy for my teenager, RC, René Charles. He doesn't really talk about it, but I'm sure it's hard. I'm sure it is.
In many ways, Celine Dion is like so many of us, struggling, vulnerable at times, but growing stronger through suffering.
Millions of people in the world, they go through this drama. And a lot of them, even worse, they don't even have time to say goodbye. And you know what? I'm amazed how fortunate we are. I think the fact that I've had this open book type of personality and share it all, it's me. It's the person I am. I think it helped me in my life to sing my songs better.
Now she'll sing those powerful lyrics again with a new understanding of love and devotion. Celine announcing she's taking the stage once again, starting August 27th.
And this is where I'll stand, right here.
A lot of competition out there now. Mariah Carey is coming to town. Britney Spears has been here. Does that make you any more nervous?
I think it's going to help all of us to be the best of ourselves. There's one Mariah, there was one Whitney, there's one Britney, there's one of us. You know, I don't believe that humans are all the same.
But while other stars may travel back and forth to Vegas, Celine has set up roots here.
It is our primary home, and it's wonderful to be here. My teenager plays lots of golf. Now the arenas. He's a hockey player, believe it or not.
Wow.
We were looking for ice in the desert. It was quite hard to find. You know
Now,
what?
not so much.
What you want? What are you looking for?
You could find it here, it
Yeah,
seems.
exactly.
Though ailing, Renee remains at his wife's side and couldn't resist joining us on stage.
So when you walk out here in August, where will Renee be?
I don't want you to be the first row because I'm not going to be able to sing.
Clearly love him a lot. You both adore each other.
We do. We complete each other. We're one.
They're in this together. Their love and the show will go on. For Nightline in New York, I'm Deborah Roberts.